Greetings to all melanated people all around the world. It's really a joy, it's a blessing, it's a pleasure to be out here in nature, greeting you, speaking my heart to you, bringing a message of love, peace, joy, unity, and most of all, a message of liberation, whereby if you put what I'm saying to work in your life, you will discover your true identity. And so, my brother and my sister, would have been said, I want to speak to you concerning attachment, and how attachment is basically the root of all suffering, and how you have to avoid attachment if you want to really live in your higher self and operate in your higher self. You have to come to recognize and realize that this is a lonely road, that this road or this way is the way that is called mad or crazy, okay, because you are operating different than the masses, different than society. That's the reason why the Bible tells you that you must not be conformed to this world. When you say do not be conformed to this world, it is speaking about the thinking, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So everything is basically mental. Everything has to first be a thought. And that's the reason why my whole teaching is that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. That the Bible is not literal, neither is it secular history. And that is how it was interpreted to black people, to keep them in mental slavery, when they interpret the Bible literally, or when they believe that the Bible is secular history, they ending up worshiping an idol. Okay? And so, with all of that being said, I want to speak to you concerning the story in the Bible that speaks about the Christ was giving a message or delivering a message, and there came to him those who said to him, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, and so on, they want you, they need to speak to you, they want to get in touch with you. And he turned around and say that, who is my mother, and my brother, and my sister, and my father, and so on. And he says to them that, all these you see around here, they are my brother, and my father, and my mother, and my sister, and so on. Now, remember I told you before that the Bible is not literal. Now, the Bible is your own biography. And it is telling you that when you come to your Christ self, and you're telling the rest of the world your story or your biography, because of the experiences that you would have gone through life, that was bringing you to your identity or your true divinity, that those who would want to point to you that you are just another person, and that here's your mother, your father, your brother, and your sister, and so on. But you have to come to a place where you will recognize and realize that even the one that you were taught to believe is your mother, or your father, or your brother, or your sister, they are the ones who will literally go against what you're saying, or go against what your experience, are going against you discovering your true identity and sharing it. They wouldn't believe you. So basically it is teaching you that those who are resonating with you, they are the ones who are under the same frequency, vibration, and energy. Thus the reason why the Bible tells you can't to walk together unless they agree. And old people always say that birds of feather always flock together. Now, I remember quite vividly, one time I was visiting my mother in Trinidad and Tobago, and she didn't like the way how I was speaking against denomination, because at that time I was still involved in the same church system in the Town Exodus Assembly, and was a follower of the message of William Branham, and was chanting down all the other denominations and believed that Town Exodus Assembly was different, and that we was the chosen people, and that we was the bride of Christ. Not knowing that the message of William Branham had two sides. It had the exoteric and the esoteric, and the esoteric was basically from black people. Yet these same people are the ones who turn around and think I gone astray when I'm just trying to help them. And so my mother tell me she would disown me or deny me if I wouldn't stop speaking against other religious organizations, and I told her she would definitely have to deny me, because I am following my own intuition, and that is how my spirit is leading me and telling me. And it's the same thing right now. There's no amount of money that anyone could give me in this world to deny my experience, where I literally awake within myself like a fiery being, and how the unearthly wind, the mighty rushing wind, and exit my skull and became invisible, became one with the wind. The very one I'm feeling here in me, become one with that. Money can't buy that. No mother, no father, no brother, no sister can't give you that. So my brother, my sister, many people are suffering today because they hold to attachment. There comes a time you have to deny everyone and walk this lonely road. And basically that's what the Bible is teaching you. It is not teaching you about a man 2,000 years ago, but it's teaching you what your experience would be like when you come to your true self, when you come to your true identity, when you come to know that the Bible is not literal, when you come to know that the Bible is allegory, when you come to know that the Creator is in you and that you can create your reality consciously. So my brother, my sisters, do not find yourself in any pity party where you're wishing and hoping that somebody close to you will understand you and walk this journey with you. That's the reason why the Bible says, I didn't come to bring peace, I come to bring soul. That the father will be against his son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother. The Bible tells you that. Because we all don't go to sleep the same time, we all don't awake the same time. That is why this message that I'm bringing across, it is for my brother, my father, my mother, and my sisters, those who are under the same energy, vibration, and frequency with me. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I really believe I got the message across to you, and I'm so happy when my brother, my sisters, and my mother, my father, and so on can comment and can really encourage me, and we can uplift one another, because this is the real family, the true family of God. Because I recognize and realize I'm not just building a physical body, but I'm building a spiritual body. That's why I know from a long time, everything I do in the physical where bodybuilding and nutrition is concerned, it is because the power in me is leading me to something in the spiritual realm also. Okay, so with that being said, my brother, my sisters, as I would have said, I think I got my message across to you. And now, as usual, I want to give you the sign of the rising sun, the enlightening sign, the sign of enlightenment or awakening, the sign whereby you come to your true identity, the sign whereby you come to understand that it is the rising of the sun, the S-U-N and S-O-N. And you come to understand that the S-U-N parallel your own human imagination. Without the S-U-N, there is no life. And without your own human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And everything in this world was false imagined, and everything else that they're ever going to be must false be imagined. And my brother and my sister, I want to say this to you. Everything that you behold outside of you, it is within you. And therefore, you can create your reality consciously. Remember all those scriptures that I always share with you. Like Psalms 4:4, Matthew 6:6, Songs of Solomon chapter 3, and so on. And remember Job 33. And learn to go to bed more consciously, knowing what you want and seeing it through your mind's eye, and going to the end. So with that being said, my brothers and my sisters, I want to say I love you. Peace. I'm out. Get away from attachment.